Hi everyone, back again, page 11. So I've got all my bits already, I think. I can't find my base page. What did I do with my base page? Oh, there it is, hidden behind there. Okay, so odd number page, no flaps, no tags, just the base page. Okay, let me get my scoreboard. Right, what you will need is one piece that is 7 1/4 inches by 4 1/8 of an inch, and I have scored this at 3/4 of an inch and 6 1/8 of an inch, which is just under. Score it at 6 1/2 because you need this to fit inside a gap. So score it at 6 score it at 6 1/2. Score it at 3/4 and 6 1/2 inches. Ta-da! Okay. And you want two that are 6 3/4 inches by 8 1/4 inches. And on the 6 3/4 inch side, score it at, take it just a dash under the 3, so that it's 2 15/16 actually. So if you sort of like, if you have a scoreboard, move it over just half a mark, so you get that. Then place the paper back, score it at 5 7/8, and then at 6. And you want two of these. Okay. So on this one that you have two of, the first large flap you want to fold in, and then the two score lines close to each other you want to fold up, both of them same direction, fold them up so that you're left with this. So you have a small gusset here, but other than that it's a V fold with a gusset. Okay, there's another one gone. And the same for this one. And one of these is going up one way and one is going up the other way. So you'll have them mirror imaging each other, like so. Okay, and then obviously on this one you just want to fold the two flaps at each side in. Right, base page. Now this one, I have cut my edges in already. I'm having the decorative edges on the outside of the page, away from each other. So what you've got is, when you lay it down, you have the flap and the gusset here, and then you want to fold it so that the fold is in the middle and your free edge is on the outside of the page. So the fold goes towards the middle. Simple. Right, let me get some tape. Oh, my tape's all stuck together. Let's get this all stuck down. So, as you can see, I do have magnets on here already. So I want to just run my tape next to the very last score line there. And then to my edges. And the same for this one. And my edges. Okay, so once again, fold that small edge back, then the gusset, fold that back again as well, which should leave you this bit here, which folds in half. When your gusset and your flap is hidden, this bit will fold in half. So fold and then fold this bit back. Now I want to place these on my page, making sure that this fold is in the middle. So let's take off my tape backing. If I can find what I've done with all my tools. There we go. So tape backing off. Get some glue on. And then put this so that my decorative edge, which is my open edge, is on the outside of the page. And you can go on one side or the other, and I'm going to put mine on this way. Making sure that stays straight. Don't get moved. That didn't work out very well, did it? Right, let's try that again. Okay, I think that's better. Right, now you want to do the same to the other side so that the folds meet in the middle. So let's fold that back just so that I've got that on the bit there. So I've just folded that back just so that I can see, I can't see my gusset when I look at it from the back. Okay, and then this one goes on the other side. So that they meet in the middle. And that should be straight. Okay, so this is what I'm left with here. The right way around, there we go. And next, this is going to be a pocket. So I'm just making sure that is straight, because the gussets obviously will, when the gussets flatten, it will be slightly crooked, so let's make sure the gussets are up. Okay, this pocket is going in the centre of the page down here, which is why it's that tiny little bit shorter, so it fits in between the two flaps here. So let's get some tape on here as well. And as you can see, I've already put my piece of paper on the back here just because I cut my decorative edge in and I don't want my paper to get caught when I put my paper in. And then this side. And then a little bit at the bottom, because no one wants everything to fall out of their bottom. So a little bit of tape. Let's get this opened up. Tape backing off. And then a bit of glue. And down to the bottom. Okay, now magnet placement. I'll make sure my gussets are up so my gussets aren't squashed down. And what I'm going to do is I'm having a magnet here. So there is a magnet. Whoops. There's a magnet under there. And that's to keep this bit closed. And then I don't know if I'm going to have magnets here or whether I'm going to have it tied round in a ribbon. I haven't decided yet. I think I might have magnets down here. I'm going to have magnets down here. And so I have to make sure that when I place the magnets, they're placed in the proper place so that this stays shut straight. Let me find some magnets. And I'm going to go for, I think, thin magnets on here because I'm only using thin paper. 1, 2. 3, 4. Okay, so the first thing I want to do separate the magnets into 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Okay, glue dots. There's my little glue dots. And I'm just going to place a glue dot. Now the reason I'm putting them down here is because I know on my previous page I do have magnets near the top of the page, sort of near the middle, so I don't want them to interfere. I don't have any magnets this sort of level, so this is why I'm going to use my magnets here. Where did that magnet go? Okay, then glue dots again on top of the magnets. Oh, that wasn't placed very well, but it should be okay. So I do prefer my other glue dots. I can't see where these are. Right, let's try that. Okay. Sorry about this, I'm just having, oh, no, that bit can come off. Having glue dot difficulty. I think I've said it before, glue dots hate me. Glue dots on a roll hate me. Okay, so I want to make sure my gussets are up and that this meets in the middle. And when that meets in the middle, everything looks okay. That's when I put my magnets down. 1, 2. That's it. I'm not going to put the magnets on the back here until obviously I've got my decorative paper on the front here, or else it's got nothing to stick to. Make sure that that is. I might take that over slightly. There we go. So I'm going to get this decorated. Like I said, so basically when you open the page, this will be flat and it will look like you just open up this here and here, but then you'll have these extra flaps here and here held down by magnets, and it just gives you that little extra little bit. So I'm going to decorate and then I will be back to show you it decorated, if I can find the bits I was going to decorate it with. Oh, there they are. Like this. Unfortunately I had to cut my wren in half, one of my wrens, but there. So when this bit's stuck down, I'll be able to put my magnet on the back here. So back in a mo. Well, my computer just had a funny 5 minutes and shut down, so I'm hoping that everything has been saved so I don't have to record this all over again, because if I had to do that, I don't know what I'd do. So it is decorated. This is still drying at the moment, but it is decorated. So I've just added my poinsettia and a little couple of bits of fir pine needle bits, and so it opens up here. And I think what I'm going to do, still wet, is I had these from a card topper pack that I got from Hunky Dory, which matches the wren, actually matches the other wren page that I did with the single wren, but it's okay. And I think I'm just going to pop these down here, I think, sorted in the middle at the bottom of the page. Well, he's slightly crooked, but yeah, it'll be fine. And I've decided to do it on this inside bit rather than the other panels underneath. It's because this is the side with the gusset, so it's got a little bit more space. Get my rubbish in the bin. Okay, so that's given me a couple of little extra tuck spots here, a couple of photo booklets here, and I've chosen one of the pictures to decorate the pocket with, which matches the picture at the front. So that closes up, and then this opens up this way, so you've got all this extra space. So I can, oh dear, those magnets are good. Oh dear. That's right, my computer's decided to play up slightly, so it's there. So that's page 11. One more page to do. I've just had to to decide where my embellishments went on page 11, I had to get out page 12 to see where the least space was when they went together, and that was the best place for it, which actually works out really nicely. And the next page is going to be blue, which is why, although I've chosen a cream coloured pearl here, the snowflake edge die here has got the blue ink on it. Everything else is being done with, I do believe it was brushed corduroy, yeah, brushed corduroy ink, as the pages were brown. So that's 4 different inks now. I've used the brushed corduroy, the weathered wood, the bundled sage, and Victorian velvet. Those are the 4 coloured inks that I used. So there we go. Page 11, all done, all glittered, everything's done. Little bird's eyes have been nicely glossy accented up. I don't know if you can see that there. So all complete. I really like that page. I think it's really cute. Until next time, bye bye.